Hello and everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Whenever you're watching this, wherever you are watching this, welcome back. This is Ridwan from Invite. Today we will see some sentences with mistakes, mainly grammar mistakes. We will fix them, correct them, and we explain why they are wrong and how to correct them. So stick with me and we will start shortly. Welcome again, everyone. It looks like the chat is closed. Live chat is currently unavailable. I don't know why. Why did they close it? Why is it closed? I have no idea. Even though we really need the chat session, so you can write your answers. Anyway, we will start shortly. I don't know why the chat session is closed. In this case, we will, I'm gonna show you the sentences and you answer them, and then I reveal the answer. I can't see. Okay, wait. I'm going to use my phone. Yeah, now it's working. So I'm going to reply from my phone. Now it's working. So I'm going to reply from... Hi, how are you? Welcome, guys. So I see your chats here. Because in here, it's closed. I'm good, thank you very much. How are you? Thank you for joining. Glad you make it. What's up, everyone? and the internet is quite good. Thank you so much. I'm happy for you too. Thanks for joining. Yeah, the internet is very good because I changed the provider. I'm using another provider, and so far so good. Hopefully it will remain. Okay, so let's get it started. Are you guys ready? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And 3, 2, 1. Is it clear? Is it clear for you? Oh, all right. Let me make it bigger. And what about now? Is it clear? All right. So let's do the job. Let's do the work. First sentence, I'm used to wake up early on weekends. Find the mistake and correct it. I'm used to wake up early on weekends. Find mistake and correct. I used waking up. Okay, so the mistake is actually here. The correct answer is I'm used to waking up early. I'm used to waking up early. Why? Because the rule says be plus used to plus gerund. The gerund, it's verb plus ing. This is the rule. We give it another color. Be plus used to plus gerund. I'm used to waking up early. Same thing. We change the color for the correction. So don't say I'm used to wake up. Instead, say I'm used to waking up. Because this is the rule. Be, which is am is are, plus used to, plus gerund. Okay? Is it clear? So this was sentence number 1. Move on to sentence number 2. Sentence number 2 says, he said me he wasn't coming. He said me he wasn't coming. So where is the mistake and how to fix it? He said me he wasn't coming. Have you spotted any mistake? The mistake is right here. He said me, he wasn't coming. Mistake is in said. It should be. He told me he wasn't coming. So the right answer or the correct answer is he told me he wasn't coming. Why? Because we tell about something. We tell people about something. And no. And we say something. What's the difference between them? This is the difference. We tell something and say something to people. So if we take the same sentence, the correct one is he told me he wasn't coming to me. He told me he wasn't coming, or he said he wasn't coming to me. So he said something to me. We apply the rule. We tell people about something and we say something to people. Okay? Move on to the third one. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Something like 56. The book was so interesting that I read it in 2 days only. The book was so interesting that I read it in 2 days only. Where is the mistake? The book was so interesting that I read it in 2 days only. Can you spot the mistake? here. It's in only. How to correct this? Time is up. In this case, we don't say the book was interesting that I read it in 2 days only. We say the book was interesting that I read it in just 2 days. So the correct one is the book was interesting that I read it in just 2 days. So we replace just, or we replace only by just. Okay. Both only and just are adverbs. However, if we put only at the end, it sounds unusual. So the correct adverb here is just. The book was interesting. Number 4. Let me make it bigger. 36. I didn't see nobody at the meeting. Where is the mistake and how to correct it? the meeting, we replace it with anybody. Very good. Negative. Double negative, because this one is negative, number one, and this one is negative, number two. We can't put two negatives at the same time. We keep only one, and the one we keep is didn't. And when the sentence is negative, we replace it by any. So I didn't see anybody at the meeting. I didn't see anybody. Very good. And any is with A, not E, like you can see it here. Okay, move on to the next one. Number 5. Number 5 says, it's the first time I see snow. It's the first time I see snow. Where is the mistake and how to fix it? No, it's not about this is, keep the subject as it is. It is. It is the first time. You can say this is the first time as well, no problem. But that's not the mistake. The mistake is somewhere else. The mistake is in the tense. No, it's no problem. It is the first time. Keep it as it is. Keep it as it is. The problem is not there. The problem is with the tense. Where is the verb and change the tense. So in this case, our verb here is see. So the mistake is in the verb see. We don't use the present after it's the first time. This is the rule. After it, that is present perfect. After first time, when you start your sentence with it's the first time, the first thing you do is you put the present perfect, not the present simple. Why? Because we are talking about experience. Present perfect is more about the experience, not the action itself. So in this case, no, keep see. The verb is see. Even if you put look, it's in the present perfect, present simple. Sorry, we are not changing it. We are not doing anything. The rule of the present perfect is have and has plus verb 3. Or let me have or has plus verb 3 or past participle. After the first time, the verb is conjugated in the present perfect. What is the present perfect? It's have or has the past participle of the main verb. So that is to say, it's first time I, change the color, have seen changing the color. Snow. Or the sentence is without that. So we move it. This is the correct one. It's the first time I have seen snow. Why have and not has? Because the subject. All right, so it's kind of low. Actually, this is number 6. She arrived to the airport late. She arrived to the airport late. She has arrived. Present perfect. Keep it in the past simple. The sentence is in the past simple. So don't change the tense. Just change the preposition. Okay? Let me help you. I'm gonna highlight the mistake. The mistake is right here. We use the red one. She arrived to the airport late. The problem is to, the preposition. Excellent. Very good. That's correct. Well done. She has, oh, sorry. That's simple. She arrived at the airport original late. Well done. And the correct one is at, not to. Why? Because arrived, the verb arrive in general uses at for places. For places, we say arrive at. And in for cities and countries. For example, I arrived in Algiers and I arrived at the hospital. So at is used for places and in for cities and countries. Usually the verb arrive doesn't take to, okay? Whether at or in. Hopefully it's clear. All right, let's move on to the next one. We're doing great, guys. Keep it up. Next one is number 7. I'm looking forward to meet you. Add more size. I'm looking forward to meet you. First, we need to spot the mistake and then we correct it. Okay? We learn our enemy first and then we fight them. So, where is your enemy here? Where is the mistake? Then we find or we try to correct it. Looking. Actually, that's not a mistake. It's similar. It looks like that, but it's not that. Guys, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share this video. Like this video as well. Okay, let me spot the mistake first. Let me highlight. This is the mistake. Or more precisely, this one. I'm looking forward to meet you is wrong. So the mistake is right there. So the correct answer is I'm, don't forget the apostrophe. I'm looking forward to meeting you. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Why? Let's write the rule here. Look forward to plus gerund. Verb plus ing. Make it in red. This is the rule. Don't forget it, guys. Look forward to plus gerund. Always and forever. So if you say, I look forward, or I'm looking forward to meet you, or to see you, or to talk to you, you're wrong. Instead, add ing to the main verb. I'm looking forward to meeting you, looking forward to seeing you, looking forward to talking to you. As usual, we make it a little bit big. What is number 9 doing here? Go down. Not yet your time. I prefer studying alone than in groups. Stay alone. I prefer studying. No, don't change the verb. Keep it. It's stay, study. Don't change the. I prefer studying alone than in groups. There is a mistake. Try to find it. And it's not studying alone. You mean study without ing. I prefer study. If you mean that, no, that's not the mistake. Than. That's not the mistake. Yes, sorry. The mistake is than, yes, very good. Excellent, we found the mistake. All right, done. The mistake is done. So step number 2 is how to fix it then. And in order to fix it's not like guess or just throw random words. No, there is a rule. And in this case, the rule says prefer something to something. This is the grammatical rule. And here, We prefer something to something, not we prefer something than something. So can you just apply the rule? Go ahead, guys. We prefer something to something else. The sentence says, I prefer studying alone than in groups. So this is the rule, just apply it. Go ahead. Give it a try. Come on, I'm waiting. It's kind of slow. No, just apply the rule. You see it there? So the original sentence is, I prefer studying, not staying, studying, to study. So number 8 says, I prefer studying alone than in groups. We said this sentence grammatically is wrong. Why? Because there is the word than. Why it's wrong? Because when we prefer something, we don't say prefer something than something else. We say we prefer something to something else. So replace than by to. Come on, give it a try. Are you confused? All right, let's do it together. So in this case, we should say, remember the rule says, I prefer something. Okay, so I prefer, sorry, I prefer studying alone. So I prefer something. What is that thing? That thing that I prefer is studying alone. So after I prefer something, we put to something else. What is the other thing? The other thing is in groups. Have you got it? So I prefer being alone to in groups. So I prefer something. What is that thing? Is studying alone. To something else. To what is the other thing? It's in groups. I give you another example. I prefer you want to buy some I don't know, some t-shirts, okay? And there are two t-shirts that you like. One is blue and the other one is pink. So you're confused which one to take, and then you decide you take the pink one. In this case, you say, I prefer the pink to the blue. I prefer pink to the blue. You don't say I prefer the pink than the blue. So I prefer something. What is that thing? The blue t-shirt. To something else. What is the other thing? It's the pink, the blue t-shirt. So I prefer the pink to the blue. Clear? Move on to the next one, number 9. Cool. The exam, or you read it alone. The exam was too much difficult. Or two. That's not a mistake. The mistake is in much. Please, guys, like this video. Like it, share it, And if you're new, subscribe to it. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Very difficult. Yes. So in this case, we don't, there isn't very, there is two. Two. So difficult, let me explain. No, keep two. Don't change very. Keep two. The rule says much plus uncountable noun. Much plus uncountable noun. Difficult is an adjective. Difficult is an adjective, it's not a noun. Therefore, we need to drop much. We keep two and we remove much. So the exam was too difficult. The exam was too difficult. In this case, we remove much. And this is the right answer. The exam was too difficult. Why? Because much comes before uncountable nouns. It doesn't come before adjectives. And difficult here is an adjective. It's not a noun, so it doesn't need much. We keep two and we remove much. The exam was too difficult. If you want to keep much, the exam didn't have much time. Why? Because time is a noun and time is an uncountable noun. Counted. All right. Move on to the next one, number 10. He explained this is the sentence. He explained me the situation. Me. What's wrong with me? Actually, yes, that's correct, you know. The mistake is in me. Mistake. Let me make a rule for this. The rule says explain something to someone. Go ahead and apply it in the sentence. Excellent. Yes, very good. We explain the situation, or he. The sentence is he explained me the situation. So in this case, it becomes corrected directly. He explained the situation to me. Full stop. Good job. He explained the situation to me. Why? This is the rule. Explain something to something. What is the thing? It's the situation. To someone. Who is that someone? All right. Cool. Great. Good job. Let's move to the 11th. We are halfway, guys. I suggested her to call the doctor. I suggested her to call the doctor. Her. Excellent. Mistake is her. First step is done. We found the mistake. Second step is how to correct it. The rule says, after suggest plus whether gerund or clause. What is clause? It's subject plus verb. This is the rule after I suggested to call. Let's try again. Because the rule is, as you can see, suggest plus gerund. What is gerund, if you remember? It's verb plus ing, or a clause, a subject and a verb. In this case, let's deal with a clause. Or let's start with the first possibility. The first possibility is gerund. So I suggested calling the doctor. So if you prefer, yes, excellent, calling. This is the first possibility. Suggest plus gerund. Here we say I suggested calling the doctor. We highlight that. This is the first possibility. And the second possibility is suggest plus clause. So in this case, I suggested that she called doctor. I suggested we only highlight this, and let's put that between brackets if you want to add it. Or not. Why we add that? Because we're talking about indirect speech. You know what is direct speech? The direct speech is call the doctor. You call the doctor right now. And indirect speech is you are reporting what you said or someone said. So I suggested that she called. Here is the past. I suggested, oh, sorry. But she called. Why? This is the past. So call must be in the infinitive. This is not the present simple. It's the base form, the infinitive form of the verb. And you may ask, where is the past simple? The past simple is here, suggested. It's already in the past. So I suggested that she called the doctor, or you can remove that. I suggested she called the doctor. So you can pick either one. Suggest plus gerund. Gerund is verb plus ing. I suggested calling the doctor. Or suggest plus clause. Clause is a subject and a verb. And in this case, we have I suggested that between brackets. If you want to add it, fine. If you don't want to add it, that's fine too. So I suggested that she calls, sorry, I suggested that she call the doctor. Is that clear, fellows? All right, move on to the next one, number 12. I've lived here since 3 years. Cool. I was lived. That's not the mistake. Can you see the word that is underlined? There is a word which is underlined. There is a line under that word. That line refers to the mistake. They made it quite clear. Which word is underlined? Since. Very good. So the mistake actually is since. The action started. The exact time when the action started. And for the duration. That's the difference between them. No, the tense is the same. It's the present perfect. So, however, since is used when we give the exact time when the action started, the exact period of time. And for when we talk about the duration, until the time you speak. So, how to fix this? So, use for instead. For. Here for 3 years. Why? Because we are talking about the period of time. We're not talking about the time we moved here. Okay? That's the difference. Try to process this rule. Since plus the exact time when the action started. 3 years, it means 2022. So in this case, you can say, I have lived here since 2022 or 2022. And for, we count the period from 2022 until 2023. 2025. How many years? It gives us 3 years. Okay? Move on to number 13. If you have any questions, please let me know. All right, it's fixed now. We move to number 13. We discussed about the problem. We discussed about the problem. Where's the mistake and how to fix it? The mistake actually is in about. And this is a transitive verb. It doesn't need about. This means what? This means we discussed the problem. So the right answer is we discussed the problem. So if the verb is talk or speak, we may add about. So we talked about the problem, we spoke about the problem. Since the verb is discuss, we don't need about. We discussed the problem. Come on, we're almost there. Hold tightly. I asked to him for help. So I asked him for help. Sorry, I asked to him for help. The rule says ask someone. The rule say we ask someone. I asked him for help. Excellent. Good job. Ask someone to do something for us. So I asked I asked him for help. Cool. Good job. Next one, number 15. Make it bigger so you can see clearly. 36 is fine. The exercise is more easier than the last one. This exercise is more easier than the last one. This one is a little bit obvious. Just check which words are underlined. This mistake is called double comparative. We have two comparative forms, which is wrong. In this case, we drop one. Than or two. We replace. No, actually, the problem is more easier. That's the mistake. We have what we call double comparatives. More is used to compare, and easier, ER, thing to compare. So we have two comparative forms. We need to keep one. The one we drop is more. So the sentence should be, this exercise is easier than the last one. Why? Because easier is, or easy in general, the adjective easy is short. It doesn't need more. More is with long adjectives like expensive, boring. So more expensive, more boring. Short adjectives, we just add er at the end, like small, smaller. No need to say more, smaller than, because you are doing double comparatives, which is wrong grammatically. So drop more with short adjectives. Remember this, guys. Short adjectives, we don't add more. Number 16. He works here we have since again. We spoke about since earlier. Do you remember? He works as a teacher since 2018 or 2018. Remember what we said about since? Let me help you by highlighting the mistake. The mistake is here. It's in the verb. This verb is in the present simple. However, this sentence needs the present perfect or the present perfect continuous. So you need to change the tense. Working, but we need something before it. So we need to make it in the present perfect. As since we are focusing on the position, we need to use the present perfect continuous. He has been working. He has been working as a teacher since 2018. This is the correct one. Why? Because we have the time indicator. The adverb of time is since. And since and for, both of them are used with the perfect tense. Perfect simple or perfect continuous. "17 now. Wait, okay. I didn't finish my homework yet. I didn't finish my homework yet. Was. Try again. Another time expression here, which is yet. And yet, mostly speaking, it's used with the perfect tense, not the simple. So the problem is here. Didn't finish. Didn't finish is in the past simple. Welcome. Thank you. Hi. Thanks for joining. Welcome is with O. Okay. Welcome with O. I didn't finish is the past simple. And here in this situation, we don't use the past simple, we use the present perfect. So change this sentence from the past simple to the present perfect. Present perfect is have or has plus the past participle of the main verb. Let's do it together. I have or has. Since the subject is I, it means have. Very good. Finished. Verb 3 or the past participle is finish is finished because it's a regular verb. Just add ed at the end of the verb. So Sorry, it's in negative. I haven't finished my homework yet. Okay, I haven't finished my homework yet. Why? Again, yet is a time expression used with the perfect, so the verb must be in the perfect. Next one. 18. Let's meet in 5 p.m. Let's meet in 5 p.m. Where is the mistake and how to fix it? Meeting at. Let me highlight the mistake. The mistake is here. That's the only mistake. There is one mistake, not two. Excellent job. Let me give you your mark. It's 100 or A plus. Let's celebrate. And well done. So time, or let me say hours, are always or that is always followed by hours. Good job. At, we put it between brackets or parentheses. So at is always followed by hours. We don't say in or on or whatever article. Minutes, we say in. Let's meet in 5 minutes. However, when we talk about the hours, we say at. Remember this, it's a rule and it's never changed. Before the last, number 18, 19. Each student has their own locker. The problem is has. Are you following the word indicating the... Actually, the problem is not in has. The problem is elsewhere. Uh, no, that's not the problem. Has is correct. So try to find the mistake in another word. Try again. Try again. Okay, let me help you. Locker is not. This is the mistake. I have already highlighted the mistake. Can you correct? No. Study is a verb. Keep the noun. Okay, let me give you a rule. Each is always followed by singular noun. Each is always and forever followed by a singular noun, not a plural noun. This means what? Very good, student. Without S. Let's celebrate. Good job. So each student, one student, each means everyone. Okay? Each means everyone. Each student has their own locker. Oh, that's amazing. Each student has their own locker. All right, and time for the last one for today. I feel myself tired today. Yeah, actually, I'm very tired today. That's this example is representing me. No, the problem is not in feel. Myself, yes. Very good. This is the mistake, myself. Why? Because feel doesn't need myself. You don't need to say, I feel tired, yes. But today is one word, okay? Not today. Today. Okay, so it's today. So the verb feel doesn't need myself. So in this case, you say, I feel tired today. I feel tired today. Unless you use feel, your feeling, you express your feeling when it's reflexive. When it's reflexive, you can use myself. For example, I hurt myself. Who did you hurt? I hurt myself. Here you can say myself. But when you talk about other than other, when you are actually the object, no need to use myself. Yeah, you're welcome, of course. So this is the last sentence for today. I hope you learned something new about grammar, some rules. Let's go through them. What we saw today. Rule number 1. After be used to, we put a gerund. After be used to, we use gerund. What is gerund again? Gerund is the verb plus ing. So I'm used to waking up early. I'm used to waking up early. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to be. Next is say and tell. If you use say, you directly say the thing to someone. For example, he said he wasn't coming. And if you say tell, you tell someone about something. For example, he told me he wasn't coming. Okay? So when we use say, we say the thing direct. And when we use tell, we tell someone about something else. Next one was, what is that? The book was so interesting that I read it in just today's. We used to. Let me write it down so you be careful. This is be used to. And be used to refers to a present habit. I mean am, is, or are. Used to. If you use this, it means you're talking about a present habit. Right now, it's your habit. And you are familiar with it. You have no problem. It's like, oh, today the traffic is jammed. Oh, that's okay. I'm used to it. It means I have no problem with traffic jam right now. And the second one is used to. This means past habit. Past means started and finished in the past. It's like I used to swim every weekend. So watch the little b because it makes a big difference. If you don't add be, which is am, is, are, here you're expressing a past habit. However, if you add the verb to be, which is am, is, are, you're talking about a present habit. So if you use a present habit, after used to, put a gerund. Put a verb plus ing. Don't use the infinitive. If you put the infinitive, it means it's a past habit. That's used to. Do you understand? So let's use them both with one sentence. I'm used to swimming every weekend. Yes, I'm talking about the first sentence. I'm explaining the first sentence. This is the first sentence. This is number one. I'm used to wake up early on weekends. This sentence grammatically is wrong because the rule says after be plus used to, we don't use the present or the infinitive. We use a gerund. And gerund means verb plus ing. This is the correct one. Here is the correction of the first sentence. I'm used to waking up early. Sure, with pleasure. So after be used to, we use gerund. This is regarding the first. The second sentence we saw is he said me. He wasn't coming. We said that say. We say directly the thing. And we tell someone about something. So we say something to people. It means he said we dropped me. He said he wasn't coming. Because we say something to people. We don't say to people about something. Guys, if you don't understand anything, please stop me. Let me know. Number 3. The book was so interesting that I read it in 2 days only. Here we have only. We said that if you want to express it this way, don't use only. Use just. So the book was interesting that I read it in just 2 days. Sentence number 4. I didn't see nobody at the meeting. Here we said double negatives. This is negative and this is another negative. We can't put 2 negatives in one sentence. We need to put only one. And the correct one is didn't. After didn't, there is infinitive. I didn't see. Now, what should we do with nobody? We remove no and we put any. I didn't see anybody at the meeting. Exactly. Only one negative. And number 5. It's the first time I see snow. Oh, the problem is in the tense. If you say it's the first time, it means we are talking about our experience. And when we talk about our experiences, we use the present perfect. Why? Because you can live or you may live that experience again. You are still alive. You can live it again and again. It's like it's the first time I have tried fried rice. Exactly. Seen. Have seen. Have seen. Zohor. Have seen. So it's the first time I have seen snow. See. The correction actually is here. This is the explanation. The first time, after it's the first time, we always add the present perfect. Have or has, depending on the subject, plus the past participle of the main verb. So it's the first time I have seen snow. Next one is number 6. She arrived to the airport late. She arrived to the airport late. We said that after we arrive in or at, okay? We arrive in or at. Here we have the airport, it means the place. And when we talk about places, we use at. She arrived at the airport. If we are talking about cities or countries, we use in. Example, she arrived in Algiers. And airport is a place, so we use at. The right preposition is at. I'm looking forward to meet you. I'm looking forward to meet you. That's wrong. Why? This is the rule. After look forward to, we always put a gerund. Why? You may say, how come? We know that after to, there is always infinitive. I can tell you, yes, you're right. However, these two doesn't belong to the verb. It belongs to the previous phrase, which is be looking to. I'm looking forward to. Exactly, meeting. Excellent. So I'm looking forward to meeting you. Gerund, and this is the correct one. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Next one is number 8. I prefer studying alone than in groups. I prefer studying alone than in groups. This is wrong. Why? Because there is a rule about that. When we use prefer, the rule says we prefer something to something. Prefer something to something. So, Zohor, can you try it? If you joined quite late, give it a try. Just apply the rule. I prefer studying alone than in groups. Okay, sure. Can you see it now? Number 8. I prefer studying alone than in groups. And the rule says after prefer, we say prefer something to something else. Oh, this is I. No, you have two choices actually. This is the correct one. I prefer studying alone to in groups. When you have to choose between two, we are talking about choosing between two, and you use prefer. It's always and forever. It's a rule. I prefer studying alone. No, not than. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Don't use than. Use to. So I prefer studying alone to in groups. This is the correct one. Because we prefer something to something else. The first thing is studying alone, and the second thing is in groups. I prefer studying alone to in groups. To in groups. Why A? In groups. Okay. The next one. If you don't understand, please let me know. Next one is number 9. The exam was too difficult. This is another mistake. A lot of people, I prefer studying alone to in groups. Yes, excellent. That's the grammatical way to refer to that sentence. Next one is, this is very common mistake, The exam was too difficult. However, it's wrong. Oh, sorry. That's not the wrong. There must be much here. The exam was too much difficult. This is the wrong one. The exam was too much difficult. That's wrong, because this is the rule. After much, we put an uncountable noun, not an adjective. Much plus uncountable noun. Difficult is an adjective. This means that much cannot be before difficult. Much cannot be before difficult. Therefore, we need to drop it. That's why we need to drop much. No much. Bertrand was like this. He explained me the situation. Why? Because after since we put the starting time. The starting time. Since plus the exact time when the action started. And when we use for is used to express the duration. And here we are talking about the duration because we have 3 years. It means we are talking about the duration. We don't put since, instead we put for. I have lived here for 3 years. If you want since, we remove this and we go back 3 years. So I lived here since 3 years, okay, 22. So I have lived here since 2022. No questions? We move to the next one. Number 13, we discussed about the problem. We discussed about the problem. We said that the problem here is about. Why? Because the verb discuss is a transitive verb. About. We discuss something. So we discussed the problem. This is the correct one. We discussed the problem. Welcome back, Vion Rose. Guys, if you need any question or any explanation or something, do let me know in the comment, in the chat. I mean, it's not commenting, but we are chatting. Okay, next one. 14. I asked to him for help. I asked to him for help. We said just that. Yeah, exactly. Very good. We drop to here. I asked him. Sorry, guys, I was disconnected. I'm back, though. Let me share again my screen. Okay. Hello. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I lost connection actually, and now I'm back. We stopped at sentence 16. He works as a teacher since 2018. Remember the time expression since and for, and yet they are always used with the perfect tense, never with the simple tense. And since we are talking about the duration from 2018 until now, we need to use the present perfect. If you use the present perfect, that's fine. He has worked as a teacher since 2018. That's correct. And the best choice is the present perfect continuous because we are focusing on the duration. Our focus is on the duration, not on the experience. You know, present perfect simple focuses on the experience. Okay? And present perfect continuous focuses on the duration. That's the difference between the perfect simple and perfect continuous. If you say he has worked as a teacher since 2018, I understand you are talking about the experience. So he is an experienced teacher because from 18 to 25, it's already 7 years. However, if you say he has been working as a teacher since 2018, I understand that this guy is occupying this post since 2018. My focus is on the duration. Wow, it's already 7 years. I don't think about that he is experienced teacher. I just think that he is occupying this post for 7 years. Have you got the difference between perfect simple and perfect continuous? And I prefer using the continuous in this case. He has been working. as a teacher since 2018. He has worked as a teacher. Yes, you can do that. Yep. Yes. Excellent. Yes, very good. Since we use the perfect simple or perfect continuous. Okay, next one is 17. I didn't finish. Oh yeah, I didn't finish my homework yet. Zohar, I think you joined us a bit late, or did you do this sentence last? If not, try. Why it's wrong? I didn't finish my homework yet. All right, so how to correct it? We need to keep it because it's the time express. It indicates the time. It's very important. Don't drop yet. No, keep it. Just change the tense. The tense here is in the past simple, which is wrong. Why? Because since, for, yet, they are all done with the perfect tense. Excellent. Excellent. Be careful, the sentence is negative, okay? It's negative, not positive. It's negative. I have not. I haven't finished yet. So, exactly. Yep. I haven't finished my homework yet. No, why? That's correct. That's great. Why the perfect? Because of yet. Next is number 18. Let's meet in 5 a.m. or p.m. Sorry. Let's meet in 5 p.m. This sentence is wrong because when we talk about time, I put back my exactly. That's correct. Very good. Time or sorry, hours. We always say at. At is always followed by hours. In is followed by minutes. In 5 minutes, in 10 minutes. However, when we talk about hours, we use at. Very good. Excellent. Before the last one was each student has their own locker. Each student has their own locker. And we said the mistake here is students. Why? Because each is always followed by a singular noun. Each, no, actually the problem is not has, it's students. If there is no each, okay, students have. If the sentence doesn't start with each, we can put have. However, the sentence starts with each, and each means every single one. everyone. Everyone is singular because we are talking about one. Very good. So the correct one is each student has their own locker. Each student has their own locker. Here, would you like to ask me any question? Right here. Do you have any questions? If not, okay. No. I'm glad. Actually, I want to ask you, guys, everyone, why this is singular, this is singular, and this is singular, and oops, this is plural. How is that possible? It should be his. Every student has, it should be his, or it should be his or her. His for a boy and her for a girl. Why that is there? There it means many people, more than one. Any logical explanation for that? That's exactly the opposite. Each means singular, but there is plural. Yes, Vion Rose. Many people. No, each means one student. Each means one student. And there means many. Why? The explanation is the sentence is like this. Each student has his and her locker. Locker. Okay. Now the problem is not in each. So each student has his and her own locker. Why? Because in English is not like other languages like Arabic. In Arabic we have a boy, male, and a girl, female. In English, both boy female use the same method. So each student, can you tell me we are talking about a boy or a girl? It's not clear, right? So in this case, we say each student has his and her. Okay. Here, how many people? One and two. All very good. All means plural, right? So instead of saying his and her, so his plus her equals there. We do the math. His plus her, it means the plural. Equals, oh my God, equals there. So we drop or we replace his and her to make it, if we count how many in general, yes. If we take this, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 words in this sentence. It's quite long. So we drop this, his and her, and we replace it by their. Each student has their own locker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 instead of 8. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. It's exactly the same. His and her, his plus her equals there. And the last one is I feel myself tired today. I feel myself tired today. We said that feel is a reflexive verb. You don't need myself. So just say, I feel tired today. Feel does not need myself unless you do something to yourself. Myself ring. Yes, very good. Myself is wrong. Very good. We don't need it at all, actually. It has no place in this sentence. So drop it, throw it. I feel tired today. And there is explanation. Why? Because feel is reflex. It's like automatically you're talking about yourself. I feel. It means it's logic. You're talking about what you feel yourself. So no need to repeat myself. It's like double. If I feel tired today, yes, directly. However, you can use myself if you do something to yourself. If you do something to yourself, like I hurt myself, or I injured myself, I cut myself, etc. If you hurt yourself, here, of course, you need to use myself. But if you want to say, like, I myself don't understand, in this case, is okay. I myself don't know what you're talking about. This is correct. But if you say, I feel myself, that's wrong. And this was our last sentence for today. Guys, do you have any questions? Go ahead, please. Any questions or comments or suggestions? Feel free. I will be glad to answer you, to reply to any and everyone. Yes, with pleasure. Zohar, if you are new to this channel, kindly hit that subscribe button and join us in every time we are live streaming. Thank you, V. I appreciate it. So our program may be after 2 days. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah. Maybe Friday. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Maybe Friday we will do some crossword. Yes, crossword puzzle. We will do some, the crossword puzzles, inshallah. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. Hopefully you learned a little bit and kindly share this video with your friends, comment, and subscribe if you're new, so that we can have these games more and more in the future, inshallah. That's it for today. This was Ridwan from Ink Vibes. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bye bye. See you next time. Thank you.